It's 10:47 p.m. on a Friday. Marcus is sitting in front of his computer. His bank account is open on the screen. His salary was deposited today for $8,400. He closes his laptop because he already knows what will happen to that money. From the outside, Marcus was a winner. The first in his family to have a degree, the first to have a formal income, the first to have a credit card with a decent limit. But from the inside, Marcus never made it past one paycheck. Not because he spends too much, because he carries the weight of an entire family on his shoulders, and that has a price no one has calculated for him. My name is Jack, and I spend a lot of time thinking about why the first wealthy generation in a family almost always reaches their 40s with no net worth, even after earning well for the past 15 years. If you're the first in your family to make real money, subscribe. This video is exactly for you. Before we begin, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not here to make you feel bad about where you are. Quite the opposite. Marcus is 29 years old. He earns $8,400 net per month as an IT analyst. He has 3 years of formal experience. He is the pride of his family. And that's exactly where the problem begins. Let's do the math that no one did for him. $8,400 seems good. It is good. But what goes out before he even sees himself? Every month, $200 for his mother's rent, $600 for his brother, which he calls a loan, but they both know it won't come back, or $400 for his grandmother's electricity, groceries, and medicine, plus $350 for occasional help, birthdays, emergencies, the unexpected expense that shows up every month with a different name. That's $2,550 a month going to his family before he even pays a single bill of his own. He has $5,150 left. Then comes his rent, $1,800, food, $900, transportation and health insurance, $680, theoretically left over to invest, $2,470, seems reasonable. But then family emergencies arise. Marcus's historical average is $1,800 per month in unforeseen expenses that no one planned for. What he actually invests every month, $670. Now for the calculation that will sting a little. If Marcus invested the $2,470 that he theoretically has left over at 8% per year, in 10 years he would have $453,000. In 20 years, or $1,480,000. What he actually invests, $670 per month, becomes $123,000 in 10 years, and $401,000 in 20. The difference is $179,000. That's the invisible price of being the first rich person in the family. And this isn't just Marcus's case. A study by the Brookings Institution showed that first-generation individuals with above-average incomes transfer an average of 22% of their net income to their family of origin in the first 10 years of their careers. In Brazil, research by the Data Popular Institute indicated that 67% of professionals in this situation report constant financial pressure from their families, and 41% say that this actively prevents them from building wealth. Here's the part nobody talks about. The trap isn't the family, the trap is the silence. Marcus never had a real conversation about money with his family, because the family never had money to discuss. So there's no framework. There are no limits, there's no protocol, there's only, you have it, I need it. And Marcus says yes, not out of weakness, because saying no feels like abandonment, because he carries the guilt of having won when others are still fighting. There's a name for this, survivor guilt. It's the same phenomenon documented in upward social mobility. When you climb the ladder alone, the brain interprets your success as abandonment by those who stayed behind. Then the mind finds a solution. Income transfer as a mechanism for emotional reconciliation. In simple terms, you pay to feel less guilty for having won. And nobody told you this was happening. Now for the important part. This isn't about stopping helping your family. It's about structuring the help so it doesn't destroy you. First step, a fixed family allowance. You set a maximum monthly amount for assistance. $500, $1,000. You decide. This amount is sacred, but it's the ceiling, not the floor. You communicate this once, you don't negotiate monthly. Decisions should be made once, not every month. Second move, a separate, untouchable account. Before any assistance, before any bills, 15% of your salary goes into an investment account via automatic debit on payday. This money doesn't pass through your checking account. It doesn't exist emotionally. You can't spend what you don't see. Third step, the conversation you never had. You can't structure this without communication. It doesn't have to be dramatic, but it needs to happen. Once. Clearly. Let me show you two Marcuses. Marcus A remains as he is. At 29, no assets. At 39, still no assets. At 49, dependent on Social Security. He still helped his family his whole life, but hasn't built anything. Marcus B defines the envelope, automates the investment, has the conversation. He invests $1,170 per month. At 39, he has $270,000 invested. At 49, $880,000. He still helps his family. The difference isn't greed, it's structure. It's 10:47 p.m. Marcus closes his laptop. This time, not because you know what will happen to the money, but because he just made the decision that no one else made for him. The envelope has been filled. The automatic debit has been scheduled. The conversation will happen this weekend. He will still help his family, only now, without destroying himself in the process. Knowing this is the first step. Knowing what to do next is another story, and it's difficult to figure that out alone with just a video. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's in the same situation, because most people who need to see this won't look for it on their own.